Man, I was trying to mess around with some weighted pull-ups. I have something coming. Guys, today's pretty much back day. Back. Back and more back. Should be my ultimate guide. A few straightforward movement. Once you carry out such movement in the particular manner, of course, then as months turn into year, you see some form of result. Just to know if everyone is doing alright, Reverse. Activate that mid lats. Take it easy, bro. So that's the exercise. I like to dial in, either close or wide, which I normally. I think I'll choose this exercise over wide grip pull down. And like I said, the level of stretch. Ay. Woo. Forward back movement. Reverse wide grip. And we're going to do some form of row and movement, probably seated row or T-bar row or reverse dumbbell row. Whatever machine or stumble upon. I know before I go through the door, I have to execute maybe 2 row movements with my program. If I get 3, I'll take it. If I get 3, I think I'm overdoing it because I train each body part twice. So, reverse wide grip, T-bar row, put up mid, back, seated row, same equivalent to the same thing. I probably finish up with some form of cable. And I'll be trying to mess around with pull up, but I think weight is going on way too fast. Step on the scale, I was 247 point something, probably put it off to the nearest 100. So I'll say 248. A few months back, I could like squeeze out like 20 push-ups, 20 pull-ups, or maybe more. But now I'm gapping for a year. I need to see what's going on. This is what I was actually doing behind the scene. Something to that extent. I was going back and forth. I was training some calf. Just to get blood pumping, warm up, and so on and so forth. 90. Everyone is in the gym doing their thing. It's truly a blessing. Woo. I'm not sure if coach is the lack of sleep. I mean, in my mind is just trying to come up with some form of excuse. But whatever it is, I have to shift my level of thinking because guess what? I'm going through that door to execute all my movement. That's one thing I know for sure. So with that said and done, suck it up, buttercup, and let's get it on. We are one. Oh, you make it. Hey. Hey. Ah. Good thing I like about refreshing the mouth. Going to feel it in your lat. Your lat is going to activate. There is nowhere on earth. And just a slight. Some people pull it straight downwards. Some people pivot all the way back. Whatever angle you feel is working out, then you stick with it. I think once you're engaging that muscle, that's all that matters. You're ripping them fibers apart. And then after which, you head home. You get something to eat. Fuel. And then the rest of the game. It's not all over. Bodybuilding is like a vicious sport. It is. And it's not for everyone. Wait. Should I increase? Should I not increase? Oh. I'm doing too much thinking. I should stack some weight on. I'll just find some form of excuse. And move on to something else. Baby, I see ya. Take a sip of my juice. Normally I would just like cutting my video. Because I'm worried about it. But it's gonna be a long one. I got time for that no more. My clipper is acting up. My noise cancellation wrong. I'm assuming because I'm getting that green light. So it's working at the moment. I have way too much going on. I'm just trying to stay consistent and create some great memories. That's all I'm doing while enjoying the process of making this amazing transformation. Hey! And normally if I was cutting, I'll remove this 25 and do a drop set, but I'm bulking. A lot of reps as possible, heavy as possible. A lot of points and times, so you should be in control. That mind-muscle connection is going to play a tremendous part in all of your lift and all of your movement. If you're able to do so, then you won't get much result. It's just like driving a car. It's there. A lot of people are always going to depend on people to motivate them. Because it's not about it, so Jesus taking you. You have to swear, you have to manifest, squeeze and dial in. And then after which, when you finish your actual strength, knowledge and understanding in return, and you'll be alright. Let's go. You know, like everybody will stumble upon a bodybuilding video and they're talking about row exercise. Any form of row, you're going to grow. Because any form of row movement, you know, once you dial in, you're going to activate your lats. So for me, little or no thinking, I mess around with a few exercise here and there, and I found that like, well, listen, I have to implement some form of bone movement no matter what, because those exercises, that's where I see all them gains, or I see tremendous results as a month spent into years. So without said and done, we got it, champ. The sporting exercise, like a few months back or whatever. Normally I come all the way up and locked in. But I ain't got time for that no more. I'm gonna lock in all the way down. Once I get that stretch, that's where I'm staying. And I'm just gonna move this thing. And once I'm started training back, so without said and done, I think this is gonna be a feeler set and also a working set. Oh, faded. 5, 6 plate. You know what? We got time for that. Let's go. The level of stretch you're going to get to know that. Some exercise. That's why they're still in the history book, of course. At some point. I'm looking for a 5-pound. Let's try something different. Only thing we need is just a little bit of leverage. Just a little bit. Just like that. Whew. Sorry. Huh? I'm just taking a photo. I think I bring way too much weight. Next up, things. Repack all of this. And just try it. Face yourself. Go to reach there. That's all I'm doing. Watch out my best to stay consistent. I do got a job. But I ain't gonna make that as an excuse. Let's come into the gym and execute all my movements for the best of my day. I don't so fascinating like the internet. The internet is it's a wild world. I don't like it. There's a billion and it can break you. Stumble upon a whole lot of people like they compete with their no knowledge. And once they step on stage, then the next day they check their bio, their personal trainer. Hey, teach his own though, man. Keep on doing your thing, man. That's what bringing bread on the table. Continue doing your thing, champ. At least you're making an honest living. It's good. What's the first one to feel a set? We can take it as a feeler set or as a working set. Let's go over. Hey. Yay, yay, yay! We rocking. That's not what you say. Oh. Taking a break between. Yeah, all of that here. Continue control. Then let's stretch your coming up. And that contract and you're squeezing. You'll be alright. Hey! You know, I still can believe someone saying my back. My set was at 2. It's gonna be my third. I got one more plate right there. Even if I didn't need much plate. But what's the point? Really just wanted to see it as is. I think I'm surpassing 6 and 8, so outside I'm doing pretty good. There's one thing doing the night. Whenever the weights start getting heavy, it seems you just start getting an instant migraine. Do one more set. Take another sip of my baby juice. What's going on, sir? How much weight is that? I don't know. I'm not in the gym walking around with a calculator. Let's check to see how much weight I'm lifting. I don't believe in PRs and stuff like that. I just go with the flow and the feeling. Each set, each rep, or each set. So I try to go heavy as possible. Once my form is pure, I always try my best to make my form pure. Strength and a proper technique, of course. It's going to follow. So first set, after that by 10 points, and I'll make sure your form and everything is dialed in, then increase. So on and so forth. That's all I'm doing, nothing fancy. Nothing too crazy. Celebrate from with vengeance. Let's get it on. Still warming up. Still warming up.
Hey, yo, those were not here. Those are 45.
Sir? Yeah. 45. I'm not really getting enough stress on my lats.
Yeah, we are. I'm just kind of because the strongman, the stuff on. We're kind of doing a training thing on it today. We're pulling the truck.
Oh. That should be fun and exciting.
Farmer's walk with probably 75 on it. I mean, all this is 50 yards.
Okay.
Then you got to run a 100-yard dash. Then you got to flip a tire.
It's amazing. Well, it's like a boot camp session on for the community.
They're going to do a they're doing it at the end of May, which is going to raise money.
Okay, so it's like a.
That's
amazing.
Kind of what they're, you know, I got
Yeah.
to get flyers together.
Yeah, so I can. I mean, if I'm off, I'll definitely come back.
It's almost, you know, you're trying to be better time.
Yeah, I mean, you're supporting, you're giving back.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's a good way. You're gonna get a sweat. That should be pretty cool.
When I go to pull it truck, I'll hold it back.
Yes, we're gonna get it tight together.
But you're trying to do it in time. You're trying to do it sometimes.
An oxygen.
Last time I did it, it was like right at 4 minutes.
Okay. That's pretty solid.
You were so gassed.
Worst if the sun is out. If the sun is out. Yeah. Yeah, if the sun's coming out, then that's the next thing. I guess this thing's recording, which is good. Because I was like, man, if it wasn't, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't recording nothing but fun. Take a sip of my baby juice. Run away, run away. Woo, woo. Lightweight, baby. You know, sometimes I guess probably if I put too much thinking into whatever I'm doing, I probably hear myself. That's why if I'm doing something, I just shift my level of thinking because I know I can do it. And I'm gonna do it in a correct manner. I try my best to do it in a correct manner. I'm only human. Mistakes, thing that I think is right, it's not right. It is what it is. Hi! Final set. And then that's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, from C to go. After this. Yeah, some C to go. What is this going to be? 30 size. Level 4. Pretty solid. Like that's what I try. What's going on, sir? Should do 45 sets. What's the size for the idea? Here we go. Walking down the avenue. 4 more miles and we will through. Here we go again. Same old thing again. Like, in the army, like, who come up with this type of song? The dope song though, when you know you're fatigued and you're starving. You're just there vibing, bouncing along, miles on top of miles. Hi. 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 Ah, damn. Don't always mess me up. What's going on, sir? It is. Doing all right. That's what almost threw me off guard. Everything is still intact, so extremely blessed. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Woo! Yay! How the fuck I go so extremely? I'm just gonna tone it down a little bit. Focus on getting that down. It's part of exercise. It's be a little bit tricky one. I mean, the tolerance to me kind of equivalent to close grip reverse, pull down. Something to that extent. But it's just like you're pulling it at a different, pulling it from a different angle. You're still gonna feel it in your lats. Stretch it, come off. Some people put it straight down like this. I mean, it all depends. If you're feeling it, then continue doing it, I guess. For me, I kind of like to reverse it. That's how I feel it more in my lats. Nice, pretty solid, straightforward set. Not anything crazy. Just more than enough weight to get the job done. I think that's a pretty ideal. I want to execute some close grip. Keep the barbell. But maybe not, maybe it don't. Let's sacrifice so you can go from there, go over, straight up to some dumbbell, and get an extra row of movement in. Maybe 55, so you can target that muscle, stretching fibers. You'll be alright. And then for the next back session, which is pretty much going to be arm strength and back, two back movement. I can do sitting row, and I can do T-bar row, like 6 or 7 sets, probably 8 or 9, and then we can call it. So we're not rushing exercise. Trying our best to engage the muscle. Hey. Hey. That's the thing we got to. Hide your physique. Focus a little bit. Parts. Not bad. Whole lot of room for improvement. But small progress better than no progress at all. You know, like on my main, if I have to go back to the drum board, when I'm training legs on my every day, I'm going to do at least 3 squatting movements in one day. And then my next leg session, which is hamstring, I may be able to do 1, or maybe not at all. So seated hamstring curl, to activate them quads, because I have to do that so my joints, my elbow kind of warm up a bit. And after which, I'm going to do back squat. And after which, I'm going to do leg press. And after which, I'm going to do front squat. And after which, hamstring curl. And after which, finish up with some mountain lunges. I need to jot that down in my phone because that one's a bit spicy. So I'm going to do 1 more set, call it, and go jot it down in my phone. So for my next session, which maybe going to be, well, this week is flight and run. And for the next, which is pretty much going to be extreme weight, I'm going to execute that. That routine kind of so on point. So 1 more set, go and jot this down on my phone so I won't forget. Ooh. That's the way I train. Stretch your fibers. Put this routine in my phone. Listen, I have to hold on tight to my little merchant because, like I said, if you leave your stuff in the gym, blink, and go outside and come back, you're missing in action. But let me go put this thing in my phone so I can remember.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. Try my best not to take my chest from off the pad. Stretch, come up, squeeze, engage in the muscles. That's all I'm acting for while I'm faded. Listen, so the thing about it, you don't want to go to extreme heavy on this because 1, you go to lose form. And once you lose form, you can't dial in, then what's the point? But I mean, like I said, to each his own. I didn't build my YouTube channel to be a motivational speaker or, fitness guru, like that. I just decided, well, my brother forced me to start creating some memories. And I was like, I guess you have a point. Because all of this is going to fade at some point. A few years down the line, when I look back, you can see, track my progress all them highs and low days, even my grandkids. And maybe if the creator gets a little child, so was like, yo, champ, see your dad? Don't be a wimp. But something to that extent. If I'm blessed with a child, I want to grow. I definitely want to be able to grow. I'm not going to have my little tea party. Can actually soften up a bit. Get my nails done, get my hair done. You know, go out on a date. Go to the shopping. And go to a parents teacher meeting. Like, yo, shouldn't you guys mess with my little princess? But if it's a boy, probably in the gym. And there's a little baby bench doing his thing. Washing my car, cutting the grass and all that fun stuff. That made that's to grow rough. That to experience hardship. So there's a huge difference. Oh. But oh well. Let's dive right in with the exercise. Oh. Hey. That's one for exercise. Yeah, it's a 2-run movement. Like I said, finish up with that, stretching that lat. 3, reverse 4. Sir? Just shift my level.
What are you looking at?
I should shift my level of thinking. I always think about my life like, yo. What's going on here? What you got today? That should be fun. That's what I'm messing around. You're good. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I wanna execute like 4 back movements. Start with some pull-ups, which didn't go too well because I'm getting way too fat and chubby. And then I do reverse wide grip, and then with add some more weight, some extra weight on. Then I get some 2-bar row, almost knocked it up. Finish with some. Yeah, I like the stretch that I get on my lats. So, and then I use my cable, you know, yeah, for the squeeze, for the rope pull down, and then I'm right here, which is pretty much gonna be my last back movement. Yeah, I like. A lot of people don't feel to understand. You can't go too heavy on this thing. If you go too heavy, you're not gonna activate your lats, and you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna feel it. Yeah, you're only gonna feel it in your bicep like you're doing spider curl or something like that. So there's more than enough for it. So this is where I'm at. I think 4 set for me, or 4 exercises is pretty ideal because I do 2 back sessions. So my next back session when I'm training arm strength and back again, I'm going to do like 7 sets or 8 sets of seated row, and like 7 or 8 sets of row, barbell row, T-bar row, and then that's it. And try and attempt to do some more pull-ups. The strength. That's pretty solid. I hope you have a good one. All right. guys. Whew. Love. Marvin. Wagwan. Guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for my little short and spicy ultimate guide. I have no intention to bore you guys up. Wagwan. There. But continue to do it. Like, share, and subscribe. We're just here doing one. Enjoying the process. Hugging along. Sir, and creating some great memories. That's all we're doing.
I can't pass you up. Anyhow, this is my daughter, and I got the other two is my granddaughters. But the middle one, where you see, is just I don't know where I told you trying to get you in the core or something at one time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got one of them granddaughters to get up and go, and she's up at Fort Jackson now. She's moving on something.
Oh, that's amazing.
But here they are, my three girls, because I got more children than grandchildren. Yeah, now there they are.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
wow.
That's my daughter. And there's Blakey, and she's already moving on, and this is Sierra.
That's pretty nice. It's truly a blessing, man. My army days are over. I have nothing to go back into the army. I get my fair share of experience of what that place is all about. And guess what? I have no regret. I'm glad I get the experience. Scoop! What, you talk too much? Let's move on to something else. Oh, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Love.